and total atomic annihilation.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode.
Welcome back, everybody, to Just Newcomer Gaming. This is Nuke here, and today we got another episode of Alan Wake 2. So, we're back at Saga. We made our way to the Valhalla retirement home, and we're over here in the Wellness Center because we're looking for Tor. But things do not sound promising. He may either be becoming a Taken, or he's being taken by a Taken. Through that door there.
Oh,
Can't
come
help but
on.
feel... Jesus Christ. Okay, that got me. That got me pretty good. Up a little extra paths here. I have a map for this area. Inventory's getting to be a problem with Saga. Picking up quite a bit of stuff as her. Got tons of healing, so not bad. Good on ammo. We got like 13 crossbow bolts, 32 shotgun shells. What was that, like 44 handgun ammos, handgun rounds. Plus, we got a little bit more stashed away in the shoebox. I think we got some shotgun shells and even an arrow in there. Not missing anything. It sound like, based on the notes, that the former keeper of the light, Cynthia Weaver,
An electric
not
lock.
be on the side of
Looks
light
like
anymore.
It's controlled remotely.
I think we're looking for computer or something we can interact with. For construction. Little security room or something. Yeah, there's a security room there. I can't. In there. That's the way out. It's locked. I mean, kudos for Barry Willer for putting all this stuff together for Anderson brothers. Pretty nice of them. Window.
The light bulb had blown. Meant to replace it days ago.
Oh. That is Cynthia. I heard her.
Very old.
I shouldn't
Government
interrupt
built a
him.
bunker here during World War II to watch the ocean for Axis navies and who knows what else. Ever since they sealed the bunker,
Yeah, I think that's
it's
him.
been
He
a
looks like he's doing his
hotspot
show
for
from
teens. The Ocean View Motel
nursing home. That's
Spa, they call it. Ironically,
kind of dedicated.
I believe. They go there to enjoy their beer and their vapes and electronic cigarettes. Ridiculous. The future is. So, the teens will
We're
drink,
full up.
do other stuff that isn't appropriate content for you listeners at home.
Okay,
This will put
Cynthia.
a smile back on your face, my dear.
Sorry?
Oh,
She's one of them. There must be an overlap here somewhere.
Hesberg was missing. They figured she just went home. When Nora's folks didn't
okay,
find
Cynthia,
her
we're.
in her bed the next morning, they called
Yo, that
the
one's
police.
locked.
Her hand and found poor Nora.
Yeah, I think that's. No, we can't get into there into the museum, so let's go up and
Singing in a nursing home.
maybe we get into Cynthia's room now. These rooms open, so some of them are. Actually, she's got a whole lot of these dream catchers everywhere. Okay, handgun ammo. Very helpful. One. Yeah, all these rooms still locked.
Need to find the key.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Ooh, a map. Okay, maybe this will help us out. Oh. Okay, so that door in the office, for some reason I thought led back into this hallway. Some reason. Ooh, that's rifle. We have no space though. That's the thing. Okay, alright, let's go ahead down that hallway then. That'll get us in security. Allow us to open up all these little locked doors. Bathroom. I can see.
This door needs a knob.
Okay, a doorknob.
A security computer.
I open for doorknob. To the moon. I had to take care of the dead raccoon over by the bunker. Smelled very bad. Not good for my hangover. Hurrah! My acceptance letter has arrived and I am one of the gang now. To Savania, to the boring old Vlad. Hello to the exciting new man about town Vlad. I'll buy vodka and herring. Celebrate this month, everything will change. Okay.
The Skaler brothers aren't just in the cult. They're its damn leaders.
Vladimir Blum. You've been accepted into the prestigious ranks of our most hallowed organization. As such, you will join our noble cause and be privy to our most guarded secrets. The ceremony will take place the day after the new moon, as is tradition.
Needs a password.
I bet
And a warrant, technically. But hey, desperate times.
Okay, we're gonna have to use nap somehow. Off. I'm here and do some profiling, maybe. No, we just need to do the case. All.
That's not right.
We're running Alt. And we still can't use those. Back at this 8/16, so August 15th. August 15th. Day after the next full moon. So whatever the full moon is on August the 15th. So 8/16 or 16/8. Oh, we need a year, don't we? 2023. No. Other way? Come on. Seventeen. There we go.
And the doors are open.
Not alone. Doorknob. Door's open now. lounge. There's a doorknob in here. Batteries. Doorknob. Beautiful. We're not alone in here for sure. Doorknob. Got here.
Ilmo was nervous. His palms were clammy. He lowered his phone. Mulligan isn't picking up. Yako shook his head, pointed at his own phone. Same with Thornton. Ilmo didn't like it. No one was answering the phone at the workshop in Watery either. Something was up. It had to be the writer. Had to be. The Koskela brothers were crouching in the bushes across from the Elderwood Palace Lodge, its light shining in the night. They couldn't wait any longer. The brothers knew Saga was in Watery visiting her trailer. Going now was their only chance to do this without hurting her. Ilmo stood up in a crowd of deer masks, looked his way. Okay, this is it. The writer is the target. Take him down and it's all over. Only shoot the Fed if you have to. This is our big moment. We watch in the night. The crowd murmured the chant back to him. Ilmo turned his face to the hotel. He could see Saga's partner in the window. Ilmo slapped his brother on the shoulder. The brothers donned their masks. The cult of the tree was ready.
Okay.
On greener
I am
pastures
super
now.
full. Definitely got a fascination for deer. Okay, we need... Run back to the safe spot. Figure out what the heck we're going to do with our inventory.
Shit! Jesus Christ.
Wait, was... Did that thing have a... No, it didn't have a top bomb. Okay, that thing was just being... heavily distorted. Alright, oh, this is a problem. Okay, that gets us the rifle. We are super full on inventory. But that there. Go without carrying the ammo for it. Okay, this door was locked before. Okay. Gail Barrows. Violent outbursts resulting from rapid onset dementia. To be restrained whenever possible. Full dosage can be found that impedes his aggression. Harry. Oh, I think we may have just killed Gail. There's some rifle ammo and some pills. Okay, we'll leave those. And hopefully when we come back. That's still on. Oh, manuscript page.
Gale Barrows stared at his chest x-ray. It was in his left lung. It felt like a black hole, an opening to darkness. He felt like he was drowning. He coughed and coughed and coughed. So hard his whole body and soul felt twisted and mangled, upside down and inside out. With every cough, the black hole grew bigger. It felt good. It tore him up, but it felt good. Gale was dying. The black hole was sucking everything good out of him. He imagined looking through it, into the darkness. The black hole grinned. Gale couldn't escape its gravity. He worshipped it. Gale sacrificed to it. In blood.
Oh, good. So Gale was going to die anyways. Okay. Maybe not so good for Gale, but... All those.
Need to catch up with Tor.
Like a cafeteria. Lost and found. Mittens, homemade. A notebook full of daily meal plans. A nice fountain pen. An antique hair clip, very pretty. Address inquiries to your friend Rose. I found a box of ammo for a hunting rifle in the cafeteria. Rose, I think you've left some behind again. You really should be more careful. Take a tip from Vlad, a fellow weapons enthusiast. Always lock it up. Come collect it from me whenever you can. I brought that tea you said you like. I can make you a cup if you want. Okay. Vlad? Or not Vlad. Did Tor wreck this place?
This must have been Tor's.
Hammer's a little bloody. Cynthia, we're just want to be friends. Yeah. I do want all this rifle ammo because they're throwing a lot at me. Okay, we need to figure out one more thing to drop then. Okay, yeah. We're able to combine the batteries by refilling our flashlight. Drop off one more stack of bolts. Now allow us to pick up the ammo, plus drop off the extra painkillers. How much can we stack rifle ammo? Because I have a little bit in the box. That would free up another spot. Okay, yeah, we can put that all together. A lot of rifle ammo. If we catch up with Tor now. And possibly one really angry Cynthia Weaver. Claire.
Come back! Tor, don't go! Tor Anderson, you come out of here this minute. That water is bad for you. Tor, wait! Cynthia Weaver, I know it's you. This kind of behavior is not okay. Let him go, Tor! Damn.
Okay, Rose, I think it's time you be a little honest with me about things.
What was that? Where did Tor go?
What on earth do you mean, Saga? Tor is resting in the wellness center. Remember?
What? We both saw him go into the pond.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me? Or is this the story again?
Now. Let's cool it with the language.
She's clearly lying to me. Why?
Okay, let's do a little more profiling on
Why
Rose.
did Tor go into the pond? Why is she lying to me?
The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
I'm not his fucking character. But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned. Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
Is Rose talking about Cynthia or herself? Or both?
Both, because, yeah, in the original game, she got touched by darkness too. She didn't get taken by it. But Mrs. Yeager, yeah, she messed her up a little bit.
Rose. Wake has returned.
Oh my God. You're the hero! You're here to save Alan! I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center. I locked Tor and Gale in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt. Before I forget, here's the page Wake told me to give you. Oh, and you'll need my keys to get around.
Kind of strange.
Saga
It's definitely a
jabbed the
strange
selector
one.
on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor. I have to rescue him. The key to this overlap is an old Gods of Asgard record. Odin will know more.
Okay, a little bit searching before we talk to Odin. Nothing here. Bolt cutters were there. Can we go into the basement yet? Yeah, we can't. Oh, this is a little watery. Yeah, a little bit of flooding going on. Okay, we'll talk to Odin first. I think maybe he's going to send us down here to look for the record. My gut feeling. Hey, Audie. Okay, he's gone. So, can we get in? Or maybe it would be in that locked room. Another page.
Odin Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged. He felt weighted down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing, dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them.
Okay.
The page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize to your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you, even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine. Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby. Plausible. Stay on task. The record is in the museum.
Yeah, this is really good. It's hard to tell what's truth, what's fiction written by Wake. Yeah, you don't work in there.
Do you know anything about the cult of the tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. Bloom was one of them. He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. But I like his shoes.
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Bloom like to talk.
Yeah, let's look at Audie's room here. Big speakers. Maybe he does a lot of karaoke. Got Okay, there we go. Now we get some of these rooms. Another page.
Wheeler set up a foundation with the sales of their greatest hits album. He used the cash to build a nursing facility. The old men deserved it. An old manor in Bright Falls. Wheeler hired a contractor to have it refitted as an old folks' care home. At this point, Wheeler felt good about himself. He had a heart of gold. No need to feel guilty. Wheeler left the work to the contractor and returned to New York City. He had done his part. It was time to turn over a new leaf. The contractors figured out Wheeler was gone for good. They took the money and ran. When the fall rains came, the leaks started appearing.
That's why the basement's kind of flooded. Well, at least Barry tried. I'm gonna give him that. Add flare. interest in this room. Okay, hide the thing with a nice little riddle like this. Better than they actually look. Riddles Through the Ages by Jamnan Damir. Over 200 teasers, tickles, and twisters. Get to the otter side, Bury Swats. 250 otter this world puns. Help your conversations go swimmingly. Is that the point of interest? Apparently they were.
No use crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
The basement. Thanks. Key fob's
Audie,
not
that's a
without
little...
power.
That's a little ominous. That's just a little bit ominous. Not gonna work, no power. Okay, is everybody alright? Okay.
The time drew nigh. More so than usual. To steal. Waiting.
Okay, that dude's split in half. Oh, that. Got a few tricks up their sleeves. Go shotgun in here.
Key fob's no good without power.
Okay, I thought I saw somewhere we could interact with stuff. Boiler.
Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic-depressive celebrity writer, Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back. An on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink. Got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination. PTSD. Now we had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. But the Andersons were something else. The nightmares were starting to creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, took them weeks to bounce back. And they never did completely. Each time Wheeler expected them to croak.
They were partying pretty hard for some old guys.
Fuse is blown. Maybe there are spares nearby.
Okay. course, can't be a horror game without fuses.
Can't be opened on this side.
Yeah, it looks like those can only be carried in stacks of 20.
It won't open.
Emmett Elwood.
Oh, pages
had
down
had
here.
enough. All his life, he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, their nose-picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restroom, and touching things. Touching everything. The world was going to hell. He'd watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now. Ugly and slobbering, they reached at him with their unwashed hands. He'd beat them down, beat them until they no longer moved. And then he'd wash his hands with a strong antibacterial disinfectant.
Emmett, you need to chill just a little bit. Okay, spare fuse is now locked away because someone, Audie, keeps stealing them. Code is in the laundry room. Protect your belongings. Stay safe. Where is... laundry room? Really good. House of Zane. Renowned filmmaker establishes artist commune in Bright Falls. Thomas Zane, born Thomas Sane in Finland, and his partner Barbara Jagger, born Barbara Kela in Finland, have recently established an artist commune here in Bright Falls. Mr. Zane has purchased the old manor house outside town, and the couple has already settled in. In his home country and internationally as well, Mr. Zane is well known and respected auteur filmmaker. Rising star already compared to the likes of Stanley Kubrick and Ergum Bergam. His earlier film, Nightless Night, won a number of European film awards. Mr. Zane is currently in the process of filming a feature entitled Tom the Poet. In conversation, Mr. Zane comes across as a charismatic figure with big dreams. He talks about building a hotel and a film studio in the area. Of course, he even has a name picked out for the hotel, Ocean View Hotel. The reporter believes the name has a nice ring to it. Mr. Zane's dreams would certainly make Bright Falls a household name if they became reality. Members of the commune clearly feel the same, seeing Zane as a person worth revering, even to a faintly cult-like degree. A person who guides his flock to expand their consciousness and reach a higher state of artistic inspiration with the aid of magic mushrooms. While the Bright Falls record does not condone the use of illegal drugs, we hope Mr. Zane will help out our town on the artistic map. Pretty sure in the first game he was a poet. But his movie was Tom the Poet. Huh. I'm pretty sure I wasn't supposed to do that. Pretty sure that wasn't supposed to happen.
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. Cynthia Weaver hated being old. She'd been a doer, a fighter. Now the bathroom frightened her, afraid she'd break her hip, like Norman. Cynthia had always kept her lantern close, to hold the darkness at bay. "Oh dear, my lantern. I think I've lost it," Cynthia said. "This will put a smile back on your face, my dear," a voice said. A man's voice. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands. In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles.
Okay. Guess we go ahead and go check out the laundry room. Don't need to now. We already kind of opened it. Or kill some more. That's rifle ammo. Now make sure we're not missing anything. Code is 273. Rose, if you see this, please remind the residents to leave my stuff alone. I think they hate me. Remember, buy more fuses, many more crappy equipment, keeps blowing them. Power back on.
There. Power's back on.
Okay, I think there was... Yeah, there's a whole bunch of rifle ammo in here. And I really want it. Okay, actually wasn't that much ammo. Fine, we'll have a little extra in the shoebox.
Shit. Careful, Saga.
Case. I'm guessing that's Vladimir. You've been right. They may hate him just a little bit.
It was too late. She was underwater. The nightmares were starting to creep in.
Anger's remorse. This is the one. But it's gone. Cynthia has the record. She will tell me where to find it.
Framed by the old gods of Asgard, to memorialize the only pressing of the unreleased single, Anger's Remorse.
Time was running out.
In here.
Cynthia targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. His heart was broken. Cancelled. Leaks started appearing. It was too late. Shut her out of her own case.
The dark presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor. Where is Anger's Remorse now?
He is a young girl in love. A rock and roll cliche. The shadows to come alive. A gift. An on-off death wish.
She has the record. I can get it out of her. Anger's Remorse. Where is it, Cynthia?
Drowned beneath dark water. Too many hands. The bathroom frightened her. Cut short. She screamed. An old folks' care home.
The Anger's Remorse record is in Cynthia's room. In her bathtub. Anger's Remorse is missing. Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor. Bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it, to ruin him. She made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good. One less Anderson.
That isn't going to happen. Cynthia has Tor in the overlap. Anger's Remorse is the key to get there. I need to make Cynthia reveal its location.
Okay. We need there.
Time was running out.
Mind if I hang out in here with you, Audie? Your light works.
Was too late.
A dam?
Oh my.
Was Cynthia into civil engineering?
No, it just where she hit the clicker. Little importance to her.
A lantern. Was Cynthia using it for protection? Did she know about the dark presence?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm missing some context here.
Oh, that's where the clicker was at, in the room in the dam.
A power station. Everyone needs a hobby, I guess. I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite.
Guessing that was probably Barbie Yeager.
Tor's a romantic, huh?
Put that on the board. There.
Shouldn't spend time on old questions.
Okay, yeah, that's all completed.
I already took care of all this. Tor disappeared into the pond. It's another overlap. Has to be. How do I get inside?
Yeah, whole bunch of clues already.
That's it.
Go there. Ritual.
The page says the record will open the overlap. Or is the page predetermining it? Am I just playing into the story? Sure. A bathtub, a pond, a lake. There's a theme here.
A little bit. Those.
The Dark Presence uses people's memories, their fears to corrupt them.
Okay, Tom's lamp is gone. The lamp with the angel on it. Actually, Alan seems to have it. He always loved that lamp. It disappeared from my room. Darkness is here after all these years. It took Tom's lamp. I know it did. Lamps are going out more and more. There's no one left to stop it. I can't do it on my own. Not anymore. I have nothing left to Tom now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need Tom's lamp back. I need Tom back. I went down to the basement today to check the lights. I can't trust Blum to do it. Too slow. It's getting harder and harder for me to reach them. Can't keep up much longer. Shadows are moving. There is no more light, no more lamps. Can't find my way out of the room. Someone locked the door. Did I lock it? Maybe Tom did. Probably did it to keep me safe. Such a considerate man. Barbara doesn't deserve him. Tom could do so much better. Where did Tom's lamp go? I used to have it. I guess he took it back. That's fine. His after all. Shadows are moving. Did I write that? Nonsense. There are no shadows. Just us. Tom and I forever. I found something funny while I was down there. A newspaper article about Tom. They called him a filmmaker. Tom didn't make movies, he was a poet. Magnificent poet. Dug around and found film equipment supposedly also Tom's. What is happening? This isn't right, I know it. See, he was a poet. Got changed for the story by the looks of it. profiling.
Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies. In a fancy hotel. Just his imagination. A nightmare started to creep in. Cynthia Weaver smiled.
An old flame. Maybe Tom was taken.
What?
Anger's Remorse by Old Gods of Asgard. I need to play it in the jukebox.
The dark water pressed itself into her.
Cynthia would deal
Got the
with
manuscript
the nasty
page.
Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Cynthia Weaver smiled. Lost without her lantern? Nonsense. Cynthia felt as giddy as a young girl in love. Cynthia had loved Thomas Zane. Tom only had eyes for Barbara. Barbara was bad news. Tom had seen it in the end. Cynthia had been there to comfort him. And when he left, Cynthia waited. Years of waiting. Now Tom had come back to her. They'd be together now. See the world. She'd always dreamed of seeing New York. They were there now in a fancy hotel. She drew a bath. She would become like Barbara. No, better. She sank into dark water. Into Tom. Tom had enemies plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Anything for Tom.
Maybe in Alan's story, when we were at the Ocean View Motel, the person in the bathtub then, I guess that could have been Cynthia in some way? Okay. Claire. Some point of interest there. That's the spirally door. Somebody outside we could talk to. Interview with the Andersons. Find out about some of their Oh. The legendary heavy rock band Old Gods of Asgard mourns the loss of their divinely talented guitarist, Bob Boulder. Of course, Boulder the Brave. That Bob, as he was affectionately and ironically called, died from complications of a severe illness, leaving his bandmates Odin and Tor Anderson behind. Peace-loving musicians will sorely be missed. Also by the band's numerous fans. When asked about his loss, Tor Odin had this to say: "Get the explicitive out of my face. Baldur is Valhalla now. Fought cancer like a hero. Bob was so beautiful soul for this world," added Odin. What this means for the band and their upcoming album remains to be seen. I don't think they made any more. At least Mr. Wheeler came around. More there.
Somebody here is Wake's #1 fan. Rose?
There, okay, that's everything there. What are y'all doing out here?
Should stay out here a while. Until it's safe.
I'm happy to get out of that house. Isn't it strange that I've lived in Bright Falls my whole life and I can't remember this building?
The house has always been here, Norman. Remember when that poor Nora girl drowned in the bunker? Those Andersons got it so cheap because it's haunted. You get what you pay for.
Is there anyone who didn't show up?
A few. Artie, Gil, Cynthia.
If they aren't here by now, then they aren't coming. It's important to be punctual. On that topic, I'd like to point out that our nightly decaf coffee service is almost half an hour behind schedule.
Have any
If I see Rose, I'll get with her.
Odd about Ms. Weaver?
Just that Tor won't leave the poor woman alone. That brute wants one thing, and one thing only.
Cynthia's gotten downright bossy. Take a swim in the pond, Norman. Drink some water, Norman. Well, no one tells Norman McDonald what to do.
Hello there. Are you Pat Maine from the radio?
That's me. And you're the federal agent everyone's been talking about. Would you have time for an interview at some point?
Oh, sorry. I'm kind of in a hurry right now. Love your show, though. Very informative.
Thank you. Never compromise on quality. That's my motto. We'd be happy to have you on the show anytime, me and my listeners.
She
Mandy
didn't have
May,
much to say.
Are you all right? You're bleeding.
Oh, how did that happen?
Oh, no, Mandy May. Oh, no!
Oh, don't be a crybaby, Norman. It's nothing. I just poked my finger knitting this monster of a blanket.
Oh, I think we're a little bit trashed in here.
The song will show me the way.
Look in the mirror, the cobweb of my soul, my face seeking to be
Okay, yeah. Sometimes you stop prepared for that when that pops up. Okay, we have some more. Case file stuff. Alright. Go.
The overlap is up front.
What's an overlap? We're in the bunker. Alright, so I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. Time we pick up, we're going to be exploring the bunker, hopefully finding Tor, and I hope it's not too late for him. I really do. We're going to see. We're going to see. Alright, so thanks for joining me, guys. I do appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. That helps out the channel a lot. Let's see you guys next time. Some more Alan Wake 2.